Good morning, people. What is going on? Welcome to the F1 News Daily Show. Big up yourselves for joining me here live this morning. And I know what you're probably thinking. Peter, what on earth are you on? Where is this coming from? Why are we talking? Why are we even talking Red Bull, Pierre Gasly? Why is that even a subject? Why is it even a story? And listen, it's a great question, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure, believe me, I'm in the same boat as you. However, if I show you this article right here we go. Red Bull warned, this is taken from Formula1News.co.uk. It says Red Bull warned it would be madness to axe Perez and resign Pierre Gasly, right? First of all, would it be madness? Comment your thoughts down below. Anyway, we'll get into the story. Taken by Rob Kershaw. So Sergio Perez has managed 2 podium finishes in the early part of the 2022 season, despite suffering plenty of misfortune. He has indeed. Former Formula One engineer and tyre specialist Kees van der Grint has advised against Red Bull dropping Sergio Perez in favor of Pierre Gasly following the Mexican's solid start to the 2022 Formula One season. Okay, so here is where it kicked off. We have a former Formula One engineer and tyre specialist, Kees van der Grint, either Dutch or Belgian. I'm not entirely sure. But this person has sparked things up, right? And has advised against Red Bull dropping Sergio Perez. So, a couple of things here before we get going, right? It seems to me that somewhere along the wing, there is some rumor, there is some conversation being had about Sergio Perez and Pierre Gasly, about Pierre Gasly re-signing to Red Bull, rather. Red Bull re-signing Pierre Gasly. And I cannot believe that this is a topic of conversation. Something is rearing its ugly head. There's got to be a reason why this former Formula One engineer, former tyre specialist, has had to come out and say this, has advised against it. Somebody in that camp, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, somebody in that Red Bull camp is considering, is having a look, is thinking about it, thinking, what about Pierre Gasly? You know, I'm not entirely sure how long Sergio Perez's contract runs out at Red Bull. I know that Pierre Gasly, I think, has got one more year at AlphaTauri. If not, this is his last season. I just remember 2023. I can't remember if that's availability or the last year of his contract. But nonetheless, this has reared its, I want to call it ugly head. That's not fair. It's not right. But it's come back up again. And so we are going to talk about it, okay? We are going to talk about it. So Sergio Perez, huh? What's he done to be in this fire? Anyway, Rob goes on to say, Perez outqualified 20 by 2 by Max Verstappen in his first year with the team in 2021, but managed 5 podium finishes as well as a victory at Azerbaijan. He also played an influential role in the Dutchman's title success as he fended off Sir Lewis Hamilton in Turkey and Abu Dhabi. Remember, we're not calling him Surfer right now until he drops that bid for Chelsea. Just saying. All of which earned him another season with the Milton Keynes side for 2022. The 32-year-old was on the podium for Verstappen's non-finish in Bahrain this year before he suffered an identical failure to his teammate and was denied victory in Saudi Arabia by a horribly timed safety car, having taken pole for the first time in his career after 218 previous races. He then sealed second behind Verstappen in Imola, bringing home the team's first 1-2 finish since 2016 Malaysian Grand Prix. By the way, that is not spoken about enough. These 1-2 finishes that Ferrari are having and now Red Bull are having. I mean, why is it taking these teams so long to get these 2 things? I mean, Mercedes have been phenomenal. They've been absolutely dominant in these past 8 years or so. Epitomizing the outstanding job that he has done so far this year. He has done a great job. Gasly was released by Red Bull midway through the 2019 season after he was outqualified 11 times by Max Verstappen and managed a best finish of 4th, while the 24-year-old won 2 races and made 5 rostrum appearances. Since then, the Frenchman has taken 3 podiums and a race win at the 2020 Italian Grand Prix, establishing himself as one of the most consistent drivers in the field after outqualifying rookie teammate Yuki Tsunoda 21-1 and achieving 15 points finishes last season. Good job, Pierre Gasly. Um, one of those finishes was a podium alongside Perez in Baku, and the 25-year-old has another year left on his contract after the completion of his season. He unequivocally stated that by 2014, we either make the move to Red Bull or not, leading advisor Dr. Helmut Marko to affirm that the team don't want to lose him. But Van de Gint would be astonished if Red Bull replaced Perez with Gasly, considering the fabulous performances the Mexican has been putting in so far this year. I think we are all in agreement right now, especially with Gasly's form at the moment. If Perez continues to perform as he has done now, it would be madness to replace him, he warned. You have to be honest enough to say that he's a bit slower than Verstappen, who is clearly the number one. It is very clear who the boss is. But Perez has done a great job, and they are a great team. 2017 Le Mans 24-hour LMP winner Ho Pin Tung indicates that Red Bull have the perfect dynamic at their team, with Verstappen contesting the driver standings whilst Perez helps them secure the constructor's success. At Red Bull, there's already an ideal lineup. You can't go for the driver's title with two drivers unless you are so dominant that you win every race as a team, he added. Just wrapping up here. So if you have a driver like Perez who is very good but lacks the last bit of to dominate the other driver, then that's a good situation for the team. Red Bull's reliability issues have set them back in the early going of 2022, but their 1-2, in Imola puts them 11 points off Ferrari, who suffered a nightmare afternoon at their home race. Drink it in, people. Drink it in. So, what do we think? What are we thinking here, ladies and gentlemen? What are we thinking here? Two people have piped up now in terms of, Red Bull shouldn't do this. This is a crazy deal that Red Bull are doing. They shouldn't even think about. They shouldn't even think about having replacing Sergio Perez, right? And of course, I agree. Like, I think replacing Perez, this year or even thinking about it this season would be absolutely madness. Absolute madness. There is no real reason to do so. But why is there a conversation is more so my concern. That's the thing I want to ask. Comment down below. Do you think Red Bull are talking about driver lineup next season, or like a little change next season or the year after that? Have they still got Pierre Gasly in their minds? Have they still got Pierre Gasly in their sights? Remember, he's come through the Red Bull Academy, right? So, and he's at AlphaTauri, the sister team. So, what do we think in the comment section below? And as you're typing those things, is it a good move? Is it a good move for Gasly to go to Red Bull? And is it a good move for Red Bull to recruit Gasly? And where does this leave Sergio Perez, who, by the way, as well has mentioned that, if the rumors are true out there, like there's going to be 30 races, he's like, look, I'm not even on it, bro. I'm not doing Formula One. And fair play to him if he's not going to do Formula One. That's why would he do Formula One if there's going to be 30 races? I mean, Formula One, man, we need to pump the brakes a little bit. Like, I get it. Other sports have multiple events. Football has like 38 games just in the league, right? But they're not played further than Wales to England. But we're talking about Azerbaijan one week, and then you're in Saudi Arabia another week. You're in Imola, then you're in Miami, then you're in Monaco, then you're in Spain, then you're in mate, it's too much. Brazil, Abu Dhabi. Like, you've got to remember, like, this is people people have to travel. Them ones. They don't just get airlifted, sort of. Well, they literally do get airlifted, but as in they don't just teleport. Do you know what I mean? They just snap their fingers and they're there. It still requires, you've got to change time. I don't know how Lewis has been doing it lately, by the way. You've seen some of the frantic stuff he's been getting up to. He's been up and down the countries for the last couple of weeks. But yeah, it's such a weird one, this story. This story is odd to me. I don't get why Red Bull would even think about it. And, Van der Gint is absolutely right. It would be madness. It would be utter madness if Red Bull decide, you know what, we're going to pull the trigger on on Sergio Perez, and going for Pierre Gasly. Like, Sergio Perez is doing a blinding job right now as well. Has the boat gone? Has the boat sailed for Pierre Gasly at Red Bull? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's a very strange one, this. But the reason I thought it was worth having a conversation about it is because somebody's clearly talking about something. Unless it's just random reporters getting in, asking random questions, and then Formula1News.co.uk have put two pieces together and said, look, here's a story, right? But it would be absurd. It would be absolutely absurd. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Should Red Bull re-sign Pierre Gasly? Should Pierre Gasly go to Red Bull? Should Red Bull sack Sergio Perez? I find it absurd. And big up to you guys in the comment section. That cat, though, says, short answer, no, they won't. Well, listen, I'm with you, the cat, though, right? I'm with you. But there's a reason this story has come out. And that's made me feel uneasy. I don't like it. So, people, that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up today's show. The F1 News Daily Show. It's Friday, so make sure you go out there and enjoy yourselves. Have a good weekend. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from, listening from, wherever in the world you are. It's been a pleasure. This week has been an absolute pleasure. I will be back on Monday. I'll be back on Monday to bring you more Formula 1 content. We will preview the Miami Grand Prix, which seems to still be going ahead, even though there's been a few cases here and there. And remember my video about it possibly being cancelled. I don't know what's going on with the special events permit. We'll see what happens there. But people, you've been amazing. Thank you for everybody who's been commenting as well in the comment section. Some of your comments have been absolutely a pleasure to read and to respond to. And I'll be responding to more comments as the day goes on. So thank you for joining me, and enjoy your weekend. Have a great weekend. Okay. And I will see you Monday morning. With that said, people, lights out.